human. What does it truly mean to be human? Is it just the name we're given, the tasks we undertake, the roles we perform in the intricate play of society? Or does it lie in the cars we drive, the money we accumulate, the impressions we leave? When do we truly become human? And where is the elusive silver lining? Is it perhaps in the moment of birth? No, not quite. We're not even aware then. Maybe in first grade, second, or beyond. Yet, not there either. For we're not attributing genuine value to society, are we? Maybe it's about the value we contribute to society. Consider this. From the very moment of our birth, we're instructed on how to behave, what to desire, what defines goodness. We're told to go to school, be obedient little children, listen to our parents, to our teachers, to even strangers on the road, anyone who appears to hold value. Surely, our path wouldn't be so meticulously shaped to turn us into productive cogs in the societal machine if the value we bring weren't crucial, right? Right. But how do we discover our value beyond society's expectations? Beyond the labor we perform, the jobs we hold, the money we earn? How do we assess the worth of a human life? Is it not in the stories we live? The experiences we endure? Isn't that too human? Isn't that too of intrinsic value? Are we merely here to toil away, accumulating possessions and growing old, and eventually succumbing to the inevitable, without ever truly understanding the value of our own life? Why are we here? What is our value? According to the powers that be, we're reduced to dollar signs and numbers on a piece of paper. In the realm of the US government, the value of a human life is pegged at a staggering $10,878,000. This assessment is derived from the question of how much one needs to generate to be deemed a person of value. Fun stuff, isn't it? Now, here's an even more interesting story. Enter Lee Iacocca and his famous creation, the 1976 Ford Pinto. In a rush to compete with foreign imports like the Beetle, Iacocca's compact car had a design flaw. A fuel tank that could rupture and cause deadly fire in a minor collision. The fix? A simple plastic shield around the fuel tank, costing a mere $11 per car. However, when multiplied by 10 million cars sold, Ford calculated that it was more economical to settle victims' lawsuit than to implement the fix. Consequently, hundreds of customers found themselves in a tragic situation, victims of a coldly calculated financial decision that would leave hundreds of families in emotional ruins over their lost ones. And whatever happened to Lee Iacocca? Nothing! He was set on trial for punitive damages with a $125 million mark, but the judges decided to lower it to $3 million. Isn't that nice? See how much the government values human life? And let's not be mistaken, we attempted to make a change back in the roaring 60s during the hippie movement. Psychedelic movement. It It was a time where the mantra was all about peace, love, and harmony, an era when the innocence of youth sought to end the senseless killing of human life, where the main manifestation of it was wars, and in particular, the war in Vietnam. War, the tale as old as time. How can we speak of a value of a single human life when we carry out the most devoid of human practice, the practice of ending a human life? For notions that, in essence, do not exist, what is it? Pride? Power? Maybe money? What is the value of a human life in war? Not much, I assume. The very system that we have entrusted to protect us and to keep us safe is the very system that kills a human life without a moment of pause for a concept only existing in our minds. The concept that, for a nation to survive, it must be hungry for power. It must, even in the threat of that power, kill its own people to save that notion. How does one not see the damage done, the ripple effect of pain, loss, and trauma that extends far beyond the battlefield? The scar left on the collective consciousness of a society haunted by the decisions made in the name of an abstract ideal. We create structures meant to ensure our safety, yet these structures can become the instrument of destruction. Lives sacrificed for intangible narrative, a narrative that claims to uphold the values like freedom and justice, but often ends up compromising the very essence of those principles.
It's time to end the war in
The human cost of war extends beyond casualties. It steeps into the soul of a nation, eroding the very fabric of compassion and understanding. How can we find solace in our humanity when we partake in actions that negate the very essence of what it means to be human? How does one feel human with a society so deprived of it?